Hey everyone, welcome to another MLM dumpster fire. Today we are back to talk about monat because I found yet another influencer who is a monatan. I was really disappointed to learn this because I've seen this lady on my Instagram feed a while ago and she was really nice. Her post was really fun to watch, and the other day I learned that she is indeed in monat. Her name is Mindy and she has 123,000 followers on Instagram. She is silver hair encourager. So she's a stylist, makeup artist, radio DJ, navigating the 40s, affiliate lover, ditching the dye again, curly girl, and silver hair again. So she's got a bunch of followers because her posts are all about going gray or like letting your gray hair grow out, which is really good. I think that's really nice and encouraging. I think gray hair looks really good on her, but I was really so disappointed to learn that she's shilling monat. So she gets a lot of views on all of her posts. I don't think she talks about the business opportunity as much. I think she talks about the products the most, but yeah, even if she doesn't talk about the business opportunity, I thought it would be good to cover her so that people are maybe a little bit more aware that she is shilling monat products, because like I said, her account is primarily talking about hair care and hair in general. So yeah, before we get into the video, don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. That's a nice free way that you can support my channel if you would like. And as always, big shout out to my channel members. Thank you guys for being here, and let's just get right into this.
You thought I forgot, didn't you? Didn't you? You were like, there's no way there's gonna be a Teach Me Tuesday because it's 7:30 at night. Oh friend, there's gonna be a Teach Me Tuesday. And not only is there gonna be a Teach Me Tuesday, but we're doing cocktails tonight. Hydration cocktails. The only kind of cocktail I do. Your hair needs a good hydration cocktail. Actually, your skin does too, but we're going with hair because you voted hair. So I'm going to show you how I do my overnight hydration cocktail for those of you that tend to have drier hair. Now, let me add a little caveat into this. This is a growth hydration cocktail, because I don't know about you, but I'm all about continuing to get amazing hair growth and reduce shedding, especially this time of year. If you are in the hemisphere that I am in, then the leaves are changing and they are falling. Our bodies follow the same cycle as Mother Nature. You probably will start to notice an increase in shedding over the next couple of months. As the weather cools down, we tend to naturally just shed a little bit more and things tend to dry out a little bit. So we want a hydration growth cocktail. I forgot one key element. Hold on. It's not far. It's right here. But it's what...
I mean, I shed as well, but I never use anything special or extra. When my hair sheds more than usual, I just use the same old products as I always do, but that's just my preference. I don't like to use too many products on my hair, and I don't like to use expensive products. I always say this, I use drugstore products. L'Oreal, Garnier, pretty cheap, affordable. I posted this in the past in one of my other monat videos. I'm gonna attach some photos. So in college, I used to be really red. I used to transition from red to blonde or yellow very frequently. I did it like 2 times, and then the third time I did it, I completely burned my hair with bleach. So my hair was pink. Like the pink part of the hair was all like elastic, dead. I tried to dye it in red and it would not take color. It was so damaged. It didn't take hair color anymore. And then instead of cutting it all off, I decided to let it grow out a little bit, and then I cut it. And then I decided to transition into brown so that I don't have to dye my hair too often. All that to say, I really went through it with my hair. My hair recovered and grew out just by me using regular drugstore products.
But it's what we're going to start with. Okay, what we're actually going to start with. This is just day 2, air dried hair that's been brushed out. You're going to just take your little finglies and rub your scalp. We're going to start with a baby mini scalp massage. I'm putting the pads of my fingers directly on the scalp like this, because this is the same thing as under hair. This just has hair growing out of it. This and this, all skin. I'm gonna put them here, and then I'm gonna do like circles like this. I'm gonna show you on my unbotoxed forehead what it looks like. That's what I'm doing. I'm just pushing gently, and I'm getting all those follicles a little awake, a little going, because you can just do this. This will help with growth. This is getting blood flowing to those follicles, and your hair follicles are mini organs. Yes, organs. Liver, kidney, lungs, heart, brain, hair follicles. They are the last to get what they need. So we're gonna...
If there are any professionals watching this, does that actually help with hair growth? I'm not a professional, so I don't know. You guys let me know down below.
So we're gonna get them a little stimulated, get some blood flowing. Now that we got them awake and going, we're gonna take our growth. This is the Monat IR Clinical Scalp Defense Hair Thinning Defense Scalp Serum. It's such a long name. Hair Thinning Defense Scalp Serum. This is everything what you need to get amazing growth. Bottle, squeeze the top, get it full of all the stuff. And then I just, like, you can be really direct and part. I just do willy-nilly parts. And as this touches my scalp, because this is my own personal bottle, I don't use this one on clients, so I don't mind that it's touching. I'm just squeezing the top, just little baby squeezes, and letting drops of this serum out. So just beep, 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 little squeezies, little cow udders. That's what it reminds me of, like it was upside down. We're just gonna do that to it. So I usually go through about 2 dropperfuls. I got most of the top with that. Do a little bit here. We'll do a little in the back. And again, it just as it touches the scalp, I'm just doing little baby squeezes. And
I watched a Monat video last week, I think that was, and I was looking at a serum where 15 milliliters of that serum, maybe not the same one that she's using here, I forgot what the name of the serum was. It was 80 pounds. 80 pounds for 15 milliliters of serum. Oh, but if you're VIP, then you get it for 68 pounds for 15 milliliters. Absolutely wild pricing.
And then because this is where I like it the most, I put a little extra right there. Now we're gonna go through that same process. Pads of the fingers, pressing that serum down into the scalp, and I like to do tiny baby circles. And I'm just pressing that all in and all over. As I start to press, like I push down, circle, and then once it's in, I kind of move it so that it's getting the whole scalp. Like you can get your whole entire scalp with just those couple dropperfuls because you're pushing it in and moving it around. This is gonna get right in to the hair follicles themselves and deliver all the things that you need for not only amazing growth, but to help reduce shedding, which for me is a really big deal right now. Not only because of fall, but I was pretty sick at the end of July. So we're coming up on the 3-month mark, which is typically when you start to see hair loss from having a major fever or a major sickness. So I'm anticipating that this is going to be the month that we let everything go. Okay, once you got that worked in, it doesn't take long. Like even though it's a wet formula, it's a wet serum. It's a little thicker, but it's wet. But like it's already, I mean, if my hair were styled, you couldn't even really tell I had it in there. But look at what it does. I mean, all this, it's just, even all these, this is from starting it in January. Like they just go ham sandwich. So we're gonna get all those in. We've let it sit, we're good to go. Now we're gonna go in with our second, and this is the Rejuveniqe oil. This is the crown jewel of anything what you're doing for your hair. If you have a head, you need this oil. I'm not even gonna say hair on your head because if you have a bald head, you still want this on your head. If you have a head, you want this oil. If you do nothing else at all, coming from a licensed cosmetologist stylist of over 20 years, do this. This is your scalp oil treatment. Same idea. Push down on the dropper, pull it up. That's full. That's as full as it's gonna get. And we're gonna do the exact same process. Again, if you wanna do specific parts, you can. But just as it touches the scalp, I'm gently pressing down, getting that oil in there. You can't really see that I'm pressing down. You'll just have to take my word for it. It's just pressing down. A little goes a long way. Actually, I still have a little bit left. So I will do the whole front of my head with that. So 1 dropper full, did the whole main part, crown, front. Do 1 more dropper full and get the back because I want the whole scalp to be feeling real, real good. We'll give this guy just a little extra. And then the same process. The fingers are gonna do some work. Pressing down, you feel the oil, you press it in, then you rub it around and mix it around. This is going to deliver everything into the actual follicle. Can we get sciencey? Can we get a little nerdy? Why is this oil like so important? Why is this the #1 thing I tell everybody no matter what else you're using, you need to be using? Ready? The molecular size of this oil is actually small enough that it gets into the hair follicle. It doesn't just sit on top. I do this right before bed, well, like 10-15 minutes before bed, and go to sleep. This does not get all over my pillowcase. This does not make anything else a greasy hot dog. This gets into the actual follicle and delivers the amino acids and the vitamins and everything else that it has in it. It's a blend of 13 plus oils, one of them being Abyssinian oil, which is how it gets so tiny and can deliver everything good. Can you just take any oil and put it on your scalp? Sure. But is it gonna do what it needs to do? I'll be honest, it's not. And people that are like, I use olive oil, I use coconut oil, like I have this other hair oil. Friends, you're just wasting oil. You're not doing anything but making yourself a greasy little hot dog, and it's not actually doing anything for you. This does it for you. This is the only one that I professionally and personally recommend for the scalp. It really is that big of a deal. It's patent pending. There's nothing else on the market like it. They're trying. It's been around for 9 years, and the companies are trying. I've seen it. I've seen all the professional ones. When I go to the beauty supply, I see them. They can't do what this does.
But how do you know if you just see them? Just because you're a professional, unless you tried all the other oils out there, then maybe you know. But you go to the shop and you see oils and you're just like, nah, that's not the same as Rejuveniqe oil. Really, Mindy?
So now we got the scalp. We got us all growthed up. We got us all oiled up. Let's add a little bonus. Where's my comb? You fell on the ground. This is a bonus. You don't have to do this, but because I'm making this a hydration growth cocktail, I'm gonna take my Tingle Teaser. This is a scalp version. Fingers go right into it. And I'm just gonna do little circles with this. Oh my gosh, it feels amazing. If you are someone that loves your scalp washed or massaged or combed, you add this in, you will be in heaven. You can comb it through if you want to, but I actually like to just focus it right there on the scalp and just really work that product in, and bonus, get that blood going. Again, we're doing it with our fingers, but we can do it with this little scalp comb. Ugh, Tingle Teaser. Make my life so happy. Okay, we're done with that. Now the rest of our hair needs a hydration though too. We've got the growth, we've got the hydration in the scalp, which is the most important thing, because if this is not healthy, this cannot be healthy. Think of it like a garden. If you have a garden, I don't grow anything, but if I had a garden, you can't grow great, awesome fruit, vegetables, whatever, with crappy soil. You have to nourish the soil to get growth. Your scalp is your soil. You have to nourish it, which is why it's one of the most important steps you can be doing for a healthy hair routine. But now we're gonna go in and get the ends a little bit. So I'm gonna take a tiny bit of water, just a little bit. I'm just getting it slightly damp. I have very high porosity.
Rejuveniqe oil costs 95 pounds. 95 pounds retail price. VIP. Oh, if you become a VIP customer, then you get it for 81 pounds. For 30 milliliters. Even if I wanted to buy these products, I couldn't afford that. Who can give that much money for oil?
Porosity hair. So this alone is all I really need to do. If you have low porosity, if you were like Mindy, if I just sprayed that on my hair, it wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't even feel it. You have low porosity. Go ahead and spray it a little bit more. You want to get to where it feels a little wet, but like just a little damp. Because what we're going to put on next, we want the water to help soak into it. Again, hydration, right? Moisture. You can use either the restored leave-in, which I went to go use. Totally empty. This is what happens when you have curly girls in the house. We go through this like mad. So use restored leave-in, or the CC cream is also a leave-in.
You go through those products like mad. Yeah, they cost so much money. Like, not everyone can afford that.
So I'll be using the CC cream. A little dabble. Do ya? We're gonna rub that between our hands, give it a little emulsify. And then I'm just gonna take this from about ears down and just rub it. I'm just squeezing it in. I'm kind of like placing it on top and pulling it through. Get a little bit of conditioner in there, a little bit of leave-in, because we don't want anything drying out. A little bedtime cocktail. Make sure you're getting all the way to your ends, because that is the oldest hair, so it's typically the driest and the most fragile. Being very careful. And then last but not least, Rejuveniqe beads. These are instant split end menders. They don't stay permanent. If it stayed permanent, you would only need to like use this one time ever in your life and you'd be done, and Monat wouldn't even have to sell any. So this lasts about 3 washes though. It's got a little magnetic pull, not actual magnets, but that's what it looks like. And it takes any damage or any hairs that split and just sections them right together. I only use three pumps. Again, I don't have very thick hair. No, little battery. Good thing we're almost done. Emulsify the Rejuveniqe beads. Same thing. I do it about ears down because I have layers and I want to make sure all the layers get all of it. And I'm just pulling it.
Her hair looks pretty thick for me. Like, it's not the thickest hair out there, but it's not thin either. My hair looks thinner than her hair, and I feel like I have a lot of hair on my head, but okay. I find that so funny, that the fact that she's a professional and she's saying that, oh, if your ends are split, this thing is gonna glue them right together. Like, why would you want to glue your split ends together? Even if the product does that, why would you want to do that? Just cut it off. They're split because they're damaged.
And kind of squeezing it. I will pay a little more attention to the ends because that's where we really need to make sure we're keeping things sealed together. Again, not permanently, but enough that we're getting all the goodness and all the damage. Like when you comb your hair and you hear it go snap, pop, you comb it, that's micro damage. This is sealing that up too. Just giving it a grab, making sure everything's sealed. Bada bing, bada boom, we are ready. Ready to go to bed. I can sleep on it. It's like, even though I got it wet, it's already, like, it's not bad. It's not gonna get all over. I'm getting growth. I'm getting nourishment. I'm getting hydration in both my scalp and my ends. You do this weekly, oh my gosh, your hair and scalp will thank you tremendously. Again, you can you use any leave-in you want? Can you use, there's not any other split end menders actually. But can you use any? Sure, use any leave-in you want. You don't have split ends? Fantastic. Don't do it. If you do nothing else, scalp oil. If you want growth / no more shedding, scalp oil. You need these together. I will let this sit all night long. I'll go to sleep. I'll get up in the morning. I'll wash it out and my hair will be like, ah.
That oil and the serum costs almost 200 pounds together if you're not a VIP customer. And you have to do this weekly. Imagine how many products you go through then and how much money you waste on this. And of course, this lady is getting commission because she's selling Monat. And I don't know if she's building a team. Like I said, she doesn't talk about the business opportunity on her Instagram. She probably has a team, but I'm not sure. But I'm sure she gets, her account, she's got over 100,000 followers who follow her just because of hair stuff, hair growth, hair care, tips and stuff. So she makes a good amount of money on even just selling the products themselves.
If you want to get any of this, send me a DM. Comments tend to get lost. I do have a discount link for all of it. Actually, I have a really big discount link for this right now. And, I don't think I have a discount for the Tangle Teaser. But these aren't expensive at all. You can go on Tangle Teaser site and get it. You can go on Amazon. This I do like. I do recommend this. This is really good too. Let me know if you have questions. Otherwise, I hope you have a great night. I hope this is your evening cocktail. Getting the other ones that I take. And I will see you next week for Teach Me Tuesday.
Yeah, she's very likable. I think, the first time I saw her, I thought, oh, what a sweet lady. It's just such a shame that she's in a product-based pyramid scheme, in my opinion. Maybe she's not building the team. If she's not building the team, good for her. At least she's not doing that. At least she's just selling. However, she's still selling and supporting and participating in an unethical company, an unethical business model, in my opinion. I don't know why unethical is really hard for me to pronounce today, but I'm gonna wrap that one up here. Please let me know down below. Have you seen this lady on your Instagram feed before? Did you know she was a Monat hun? Because that's very disappointing, isn't it? To me, at least. But anyway, leave your comments down below. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. That's a nice free way that you can support my channel if you would like. And as always, big shout out to my channel members. Thank you guys for being here. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.